You probably watch H3 podcast. Well, I don't really, but I sometimes watch their highlights on their highlight channel, which is awesome. And recently I've seen this video of Ethan and his guests discussing the chart by Pornhub of this year's trends in porn on their website. And you've probably seen it also. I want to answer the question that has been raised on the podcast but never really answered. You probably have the same question if you're not living in the country, Russian Federation that is. In this year, the most popular trend in porn was hentai for Russia, for Russian Federation. The country where the state and the older generation hates anime. Generally hates with fiery soul, with fiery passion. They hate it. They think it destroys children, it destroys their minds, and destroys their livelihood, and destroys their potential. So this is weird, right? All the years it was like anal, mature, amateur, MILF, stuff like that. But this year it's hentai. What the hell? And on podcasts they thought it was something like rising of anime culture, the invasion of Asian culture, the progressivism in Russia and stuff like that. That's all bullshit. That's all untrue. It's false. So what it really is the laws. Funny, right? So in recent years they've been introduced not few, a lot of laws to vanquish internet neutrality, internet anonymity, to tether your data to you and to your passport. I know it's scary, but the laws are the laws. And in this year in particular they took great effect. Many providers took down websites with illicit content, with adult content, because they police the adult content very much. You have to have a lot of restrictions on your website if you want to post adult content, and anything out of order, like some perversions, it's all restricted, it's all prohibited. You can't post it. If you post it, your website's gonna go down, it's not gonna be available in Russia, and if you have service in Russia, oh, you better run. And so all of that went into great effect this year. A lot of websites have gone to some measures, especially porn websites. Most of them were blocked and don't have Russian viewership at all, but Pornhub got a workaround. So we have this social network. It's like Facebook, but Russian Facebook, called VK. And on it you have all the same stuff that you have on Facebook, but with Russian flavor in it. And it's very popular, and it's the main social network in Russia. Everybody uses it. The people who don't use it are shunned, brought on the street, shame on them, stuff like that. And Pornhub got a workaround. They decided, oh, okay, we need to provide adult content, but we can only provide it to certain viewers, and we have to have a little less traffic to our website because we have to collect data to report it to authorities if needed. So we need to restrict Russian view count. So you need to sign in with your social network when you go on Pornhub. You can't even go to the home page without signing in. You can't watch a video, you can't post a video, you can't do shit. You can't do shit without signing in with your social network account. And most of the people in Russia, of course, have one social account, because first of all, to create an account, you need a number, a phone number. And to do most of the things on your account, you need verification with your email, with your phone number, sometimes with your ID. So of course, a lot of people, most of the people, only have one account. Not more, not less. And of course people don't sign in when they go to porn site. Everybody's gonna see that they when to the porn site, if we click one wrong button, it's gonna be a shame, because oh my god, porn is still a shame, especially in this country. You know, mainly men go for women, they don't watch porn and stuff like that. And children, well, what can I say about children? They shouldn't watch it at all, but they do. You know it, I know it. They do. They shouldn't, but they do. So this workaround, that's what bringing in all the hentai, all the views. You might be still asking why. Well, that's a different, entirely different thing. There are people who have multiple VK accounts. It's mostly people who are savvy on the internet or with their tech, who have trolling accounts, accounts for their work, accounts for their other stuff, accounts for some shady shit, an account maybe specifically to go to Pornhub. Yeah, there's probably a shit out of people that have an account just for Pornhub. But that's a lot of tech savvy people. It's not most of the people in Russia. Could you imagine what people in my generation that are tech savvy, that are internet savvy, probably troll on the internet, work on the internet, or work with tech, watch a lot? Yeah, it's probably some fucking anime or hentai. Of course they watch different porn, they watch some other porn, but hentai? Of course they do. That's simple. And that's why it's the most popular trend in Russia. You get it? That's why it's the most popular trend in Russia. Because now, only people who watch hentai go to Pornhub. Because all other people are too ashamed to log in with their social network and don't have a fake account, like other people, and can't watch porn on Pornhub. That's why all the usual trends that were for years in Russia are gone. Just simple. So laws in Russia made Russia love hentai.